Gibbs and the guys over at Sunrise Automotive will treat you right. Will treat you right.
You know, there is something very satisfying about a machine that works right. In this case, I'm very happy with our new computer here. It's doing what it's supposed to do. You are now streaming live.
Woo!
For the last month or so, we've had to put you up after the fact.
Yeah.
Now you're on the internet right now.
Wow.
Live.
Wow.
Just like that Chicago snowman. I mean, Michigan snowman. You're live.
Live.
The Michigan snowman, they put food outside in front of it so you could see the deer and the beavers and the turkeys. I think that's the three animals that would always show up.
Huh.
So
I wonder what would show up if we put some food
we
outside.
should put some food out there. That's a good idea. Just turn the camera and put it out there. Oh my gosh! You never know. We might get a whole new listenership.
Yeah, we could put out some chairs and bring Charlie's over, set up some.
We got some birds. We got some birds. Oh my gosh! Have you ever had a vehicle come to you that was had a peculiar accident with an animal? I don't mean something like I had a cow.
Right.
I had a cow, but I mean something like a bat in the grill or something like that.
I haven't had a bat in a grill. I've had snakes.
Snakes
squirrels.
in the grill or in the
In the car. In the car, I've had snakes wrapped around the fan.
dead?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And they come in with this odor. Frogs inside the evaporator case. Squirrels inside the evaporator case.
Dead?
Rats, mice.
Dead
yes,
squirrels? Oh
dead.
my gosh!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I had a friend of mine that him and his wife own Face Today Spa up there on the boulevard. And that's, the Ivy houses at the bottom.
Okay, right.
And then they have some,
Right.
I guess from, any kind of restaurant, when they throw all the food away, kind of probably increases the rodent population in the area.
Sure it does, yeah.
And apparently a rat got inside his car.
Oh no!
And he saw that the rat was in there, so he put some of that poison in the car.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
And it died in the car.
Yeah.
Ah.
We took the entire interior out of his car.
What'd you do to get rid of the smell?
Well, we had to find it first. And we started looking. Okay, the entire interior, the seats, the carpet.
And you never
dash.
found it?
Yeah, we ended up finding this rat. It died in between the roof and the headliner.
Oh,
I don't even know how it got there. And this wasn't no little rat. This was a big rat.
Was it drooping? The headliner?
Nope.
There's enough space up there for a rat?
Yeah, apparently, because I found him and he was laying there. I got a picture on my phone of this rat.
Wow.
And he actually, because they poisoned him, this was a SUV, and it had a rear windshield wiper and washer.
Yeah.
And the hose for the washer went through the headliner, and the rat chewed through the little rubber hose to get the water.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. It was pretty nasty.
Trying to survive.
Yeah. Well, we found him, and then once we find him, then we can deal with the smell.
I guess so, because that's where the smell comes from.
That's where he's coming from. Get rid of him, and eventually the smell will leave. But
how do you get a smell? Like if you get a car that you like, and you're going to sell it at Crossroad Auto Sales, but the only problem is the previous owner smoked. Yeah.
Smoking and pets are the big issue.
So how do you get that? How do you get rid of that?
We have there's actually a chemical that produces ozone, which is chlorine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, but there's also a machine. I had a machine. Matter of fact, like the sheriff's department, they're out working on a Friday, Saturday night, and pick up a drunk dude, and he vomits in the car.
Oh,
how do you get the smell out?
Holy cow.
They have these machines that they can put in there, and once you clean everything,
I don't know how they do their
purifies
job.
the air.
I mean, all the things they have to put up with.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they got to put up with. There's a lot of stuff we all have to put up with. Stop and think about it.
Not as much as them. I mean, maybe you do. I don't.
No, you can just push a button and make it go away.
I'm fine right where I am. Yeah, I don't have to worry about people with, vomiting in my back seat. Although, you never know. That could happen. All right. The phone lines are open. If you have a question about your car, as I said in the opening, there's nothing like a machine that just works well. The only problem is it's pretty predictable. All machines eventually do break down. There's always something that causes you to need a repair, right?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, and I don't know if I brought this up once before or not, but if I did, and it's been too recent, I don't think it's been recent, if at all. On the afternoon shows, Dana, for example, they advertise this insurance policy for your car.
Okay.
For mechanics.
Okay. Like
mechanical
an
work.
extended warranty.
And did I ever ask you about this before?
I don't
Is
know.
that worth it? Do you have customers who use it? Because the little caveat they say at the end very quickly is a deductible will apply.
Right.
A deductible. So that could be a $3,000 deductible.
Typically, it's not $3,000. Usually, the policies are $3,000.
Okay.
There's definitely pros and there's definitely cons. Number one, it's an extended warranty company. If you are purchasing an extended warranty company for your car, if you're looking at getting an extended warranty, do your homework, do your due diligence. You know, you read the little pamphlet that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, wow, this is great. Read the contract. Tell them you want a copy of the contract, not
right.
the little pamphlet. Read the stuff in the fine print. Read it, because what we see there, it's a company, and it's just like any other company. There's great companies out there that do what they're supposed to do, and then there's other companies out there that say they're going to do this, but when it comes to it, they don't do it.
Well, I wonder, two things I wonder. If it's offered by an established insurance company like Allstate, let's say, is it maybe more dependable than like this, something that stands alone all by itself?
It's possible, but see, here's the thing. Allstate,
don't know?
Here's the thing with Allstate or any insurance, they're just underwriters. You know, they're going to get, they're saying, we're going to put our name on it, but in actuality, they're going to
Somebody
XYZ insurance company,
Yeah.
and that's who the insurer is. And that's something we deal with every single day.
And do you get paid well? I mean, are they good with you? Do you get it when you're supposed to get it?
Typically, payment for us is okay. But here's the problem is a lot of these companies say, we're only going to pay half of what you charge. So now I have to go to the customer and say, okay, they're only paying a portion of what we're charging. So you're responsible to pay the unpaid portion. Okay. So, and then there's other companies that pay everything. You know, they pay it all.
Wow.
There's some companies that they tell us what we're going to pay for a part. Sometimes they'll tell us, I can't even buy the part for what they're saying.
And is it based on the age of the car? Like a brand new car, maybe the policy is going to be a lot more effective?
No. It's really, number one, if it's a brand new car, they're going to say if you're under factories, the manufacturer's warranty.
That's right. Yeah, what am I thinking?
They're going to say take it to the dealership. So you know, they're funny about that kind of stuff. They look at the ins and the outs, and we're good at knowing. Hey, you can. A lot of times the customer will ask us, I know this, you know, they'll bring it in, it has a problem. We'll call the dealer and we'll find out, hey, this is still under warranty. So I'll call the customer, and a lot of times the customer will say, can you take it over there for me? And we do that for them.
Wow.
You know, so we'll take it over there, we'll get it done under warranty, and then they'll just come back to us and pick up the car. And this way they don't have to deal with the dealership side.
Right.
And because that could be kind of crazy too.
I know this isn't really about mechanic stuff, but what is your thought on, instead of having any of those problems, just leasing a car? Do you still have that? Do you still have to do repairs if you're the leaser, not the owner?
Yeah, if you're responsible for all the maintenance. Now, some of the companies out there, if you lease a car from them, they have a maintenance program. They'll do X amount of oil changes or whatever. And leasing a car for some people is a great thing. For other people, it is not such a great thing. So you just have to. You just have to go in there and say, what's best for me? What's best for my family? Should I, at the end of the day, do I want to own this car, or at the end of the day, do I want to turn this car in? And if you're leasing a car, make sure that you understand all the rules, A lot of them are for X amount of time, and you're only allowed to put X amount of miles on it. If you bring it back and it's got a ding, a dent, you broke a mirror, they're going to fix it, and they're going to charge it back to you. So just really do your due diligence.
So you might as well own it then if you're going to pay for the repairs.
But for some folks, for business people and whatnot, where they can write off the lease and stuff like that, it may be beneficial for them to lease a car.
Okay. Robin, can we write off a lease? All right. Phone lines open. The number is 622-9622. We're up against the break, so let's take a little break. We'll be right back with Matt. The phone number here, 622-9622. The phone number over at Sunrise Automotive is 690-1993?
That's it.
690-1993. Do we use that same number for Crossroad Auto Sales?
Crossroad Auto Sales, you can call that number, but the number for Crossroad Auto Sales is 352-690-6695.
Okay, and we'll repeat that before we wrap it up. Let's take a little break and we'll be right back.
The Marion County Leadership Foundation will be hosting their second annual golf tournament to help the youth of Marion County. The tournament takes place on January 27th at 12 p.m. at the Ocala Golf Club. Don't miss out on this exciting opportunity to help the youth of Marion County and earn the bragging rights of being the best golf team in the county. The cost is just $80 per person. For more information, go to the Marion County Leadership Foundation page on Facebook. Did you get your tickets yet to see Cirque Italia's new show, Aqua? Get ready, Ocala. The Water Circus is coming January 25th through the 28th, a luxurious experience where technology and performing arts are mixed to create a one-of-the-kind water show, packed full of incredible circus acts. There's no room for boredom. Cirque Italia is the first traveling water circus coming January 25th through the 28th under the Big Top tent located at the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion. Tickets start at just $10. You can get one free child's ticket with the purchase of an adult ticket with promo code CIRCUS. Get tickets now at cirqueitalia.com.
Greetings, good citizens. Join me, Robin Hood, at the 32nd Annual Hogtown Medieval Fair, January 27th and 28th, and February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the Alachua County Fairgrounds. Join the colorful cast of characters on the streets of Hogtown where you'll find medieval merriment for the whole family. Cheer on jousting nights, watch a living chess match, or enjoy performances by gypsy dancers and magicians. Then wander through the marketplace where hundreds of artisans sell their medieval wares. Come one, come all to the Hogtown Medieval Fair, funded in part by Visit Gainesville, Alachua County.
All right, thank you. Let's return to Matt Gibbs. The show is called Auto Repair with Personal Care, and that is exactly what they do over at Sunrise Automotive. They do give you personal care. I've gone in there many times, sat across the desk from Matt, and he said, Larry, I got good news and bad news. The good news, it can be fixed. The bad news, you don't have insurance on this thing, do you? Anyway, so, yeah, that was one thing I often wondered about with that insurance, is if it was... and they make it in the ads. They make it seem like you really should have it, just in case.
I think it's better, like if you have a car that is, let's say, out of the warranty period, the factory warranty period, it may be beneficial to have an extended warranty. But I could get into some real in-depth on this. I just don't think we have the time to really get into depth on all the pros and cons. So Larry's, he doesn't know what to say, so he's reaching in the trash and pulling out some stuff to talk about.
No, yeah, you're right, I was. But let me tell you what I was looking for. Oh, my gosh. We had this bit yesterday about facts that you might not believe are true. And one of them had to do with cars, the Formula One racing cars.
Okay.
The Formula One racing drivers have a more stringent weight regulation for themselves than a model that walks on a catwalk.
Wow.
Did you know that? And
No.
It said, that's why I was looking for it. It said, like, just 1 pound overweight will cause it to go like 0.2 seconds slower around the track. Which explains why I get every place after Robin. We can leave here at the same time, or I can leave first, and then she will be there before me.
Because she doesn't weigh as much as you.
Right. So my car goes slower because of me. I think I understand now the world.
There you go. So now
it's a very it's a point blank kind of a thing.
See, I thought that the Indy cars, Now, I'm not a big IndyCar guy.
Is Indy the same as Formula One?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
same thing. So that style of racing, I think that those cars with the driver in the car can't weigh over a certain amount. They have to weigh no more than such and such. So
I might be able
the
to find
smaller the driver.
Well, it's like a horse, right? On the horse racing, right? Well, these guys who drive the cars, they're not heavy at all.
No.
In fact, I didn't see anybody heavy in the nursing. I was saying this to Robin at the nursing home we played at the other day. Fat people don't get old.
They die.
They just die. That's what happens. All right, ready for the phone? Good morning. You're on the air with Matt.
Good morning, Matt. It's Sonny calling.
Hey, Sonny.
I have a question. I had one of the first brand new cars I ever bought was a 1973 Pontiac Le Mans Sport.
Okay.
And that thing had grease fittings all over the place.
Yep.
Had 15 on the front end because I used to do my own maintenance and everything on these cars. Had grease fitting on the universal going to the differential or rear axle.
Yep.
And I didn't count that one. Well, maybe I did, but it's a long time ago. But anyhow, the new cars today to really start to bug me is like the ones that guarantee the thing for 100,000 miles. I don't think that involves the suspension. But anyway, these cars, should go 100,000, and you never hear anything about lubrication. Now, when they first came out with the sealed units or the ball joints, they could put grease in them by using like a needle and piercing the rubber boot and squirting some, I think they used a lithium grease in there. But anyway, I was just wondering, how does that work today with these cars? I'll hang up and listen. Thank you.
Okay. The newer cars. Did you want to say something, Larry?
No.
The newer cars, some of them still have Zert fittings. Most of them don't have Zert fittings. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that we all have to understand with the manufacturers. The manufacturer. Let's take Hyundai for instance. If you go to Hyundai today and buy a brand new car, it comes with a 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty. And if you bought one, let's say you bought a used one, and you get a 5-year, 50,000 mile warranty. So the manufacturer, their thought is, whatever on this car. If it's a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty or 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty, what our responsibility is, what we need to do is make these parts last for 10 years, 100,000 miles. Anything after that, it's not on us anyways. So typically, on a lot of these front end parts, the way that they pack them with the grease, install them on a car, typically, unless we're going through some pretty rough terrain kind of thing,
right,
not where it's not normal driving conditions, it's maybe a severe driving conditions, then you may have some issues. On some of on most all the cars out there, I don't put ball joints on the car that's under 100,000 miles. I don't replace the idle arm. And a lot of cars don't even have idle arms anymore because of the rack and pinion steering. So we don't do these things under 100,000 miles. Usually it's something over 100,000 miles.
Really?
And the cars today seem like they last a lot longer than the cars did 25 years ago. We're getting way more mileage out of them.
Yeah.
They're a lot more efficient, more dependable. So the manufacturers are saying, if we're going to warranty this thing for 3 years, 36,000 miles, and we're making these tie rod ends this way, it's going to last for 3 years, 36,000 miles. Why spend the extra nickel per tie rod to put a Zert fitting in?
Right, sure.
And you save 5 cents on that part on 2 million cars. Add up it all comes down to money.
And I saw, getting back to the idea of leasing a car, I often thought, instead of leasing, maybe just buy a new one every year, and you're probably always going to have the same payment or close to it.
Well, it depends.
If you
It depends
trade-
on how you buy the car, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, if you bought a brand new car today and you didn't drive it more than a year, it would still hold its value one year.
it'd be
from now.
worth half.
Oh, really?
Half its value.
Is that true for all cars?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, I'm okay. Go and price a new Chevrolet truck at Palm Chevrolet. 2-wheel drive truck, and let's say it's an LT. So it's got the leather, it's got the backup camera. That truck is probably $55,000, $60,000
Yeah.
today. A year from now, that truck's going to be worth $30,000.
Oh, really? So it drops a lot.
So it typically, if you have enough invested in the vehicle, you can maybe do it every 2 years and kind of keep yourself. You don't want to go upside down. So many people that are driving their car today are upside down, which means they owe way more than
the
what
car's
it's worth.
Yeah.
So
Did you know Dan went to an auction, a car auction?
Huh.
That Mecum?
Oh yeah, Mecum.
Yeah, what is that, Mecum?
It's kind of like it's a high end.
Oh, okay.
It's a high end.
So I don't know if he was joking because he went with Galen from Lifestyle. So and then they did a broadcast. So I don't know if they were joking about a Pinto or not. Would a Pinto be there? No.
Oh yeah, Pinto could be there.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
And it sounded like some good prices down there.
There's all kinds of prices. There's if you want to.
There's a lot of cars. I was looking at the video.
A lot of cars.
Wow.
That's like you ever heard of Barrett Jackson?
No.
Barrett Jackson is probably the largest.
Oh, that's another auction company?
That's another auction, yeah. I mean, that's the one that's on TV and everybody watches on TV. And, you can watch guys spend $1 million for a car. You can watch a guy, buy a car for $10,000.
So look here, I found this thing. Okay, I want to share it with you. Here's the F1 racers. See, they're all skinny guys. See, it says, let's see, an extra 5 kilograms can wipe out 0.2 seconds on every lap.
Yep.
Drivers have to be between 60 and 65 kilograms. I don't know what that is in pounds.
I don't either.
But, so that's
About
it.
128 pounds.
Your guess? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, they look like they're kind of that size. Just looking at those guys in that picture right there. But anyway, so that's why I get everywhere after Robin. That's why she always beats me. Does your wife always beat you?
Always. But she always goes a different way. She's a way smarter driver than me.
Do you know I have a question about that? Okay. How come I can drive my car and always get where I want to go? And as soon as somebody is in the car with me, they tell me how to go. Why is that?
It's just the way it is. We're guys. Guys just do that to guys.
You turn left here. I never turn left here. No, it's quicker.
Yeah.
Right? Well,
it happened to me yesterday. I was taking a customer home, and I never took him home. I've taken him home before, but I never took him home this way before.
Do you use GPS or no?
All the time.
Do you ever put a GPS on when you know exactly where you're going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. You know what?
My phone.
I think I like that lady.
No, it's not. It has anything to do with the lady. If I could be going to Orlando and I got a pretty good idea, I take Joey to the Sanford International Airport all the time.
Right.
I always put it in my phone, and it's crazy how my phone will tell me go down the turnpike and turn on 428.
Right.
You go 428 way, it takes a long time to get to the airport. So I go to the 408 because if I go on the 408, I only have to go to the 417. If I go to 417, it takes me right to the airport.
You ignore the lady.
I know if I'm on the turnpike and I'm coming up to the 408, I get directions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You wait till that point,
I wait till the last minute. And my deal is that I just want to get there and I want to get back to the interstate.
we had the GPS on the phone and we had the GPS on the Kindle. Oh no, I'm sorry, on the regular GPS thing. Mm-hmm. And the two ladies were disagreeing. They were both telling me two different things. I said, what? You guys are confusing me. I don't know which way to go.
Just listen to one lady, brother. Listen to one lady at a time.
Oh, it's too funny. All right, Matt, what is your phone number over at Sunrise Automotive?
Sunrise Automotive is 352-690-1993. Crossroad Auto Sales is 352-690-6695.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Americans among 22 people killed in a Taliban attack on a hotel in Kabul, Afghanistan this past weekend. The State Department confirming that, but not saying how many Americans.